quite obvious to you, I'm standing here in a field of sunflowers with the proverbial lone stone house and the proverbial lone tree in none other than Provence, France. Hi, I'm Brian Peterson and I'm the author of the third edition of Learning to See Creatively. I want to share with you one of the ideas that I present in that book, which has to do with lens choice, and that is simply this: get to know your lenses. In this particular case, I'm going to show you some examples of how a single focal length, even though it is a zoom, in this case the Nikkor 70-300, but yet how a single focal length around 200 millimeters can make four particularly unique photographs. So at 200, take a look at that first photograph. You've heard me say it before, I'll say it again. When's the best time to shoot a vertical? Right after the horizontal. So let's take care of that one and shoot the vertical as well. Take a look at that. Now you might be thinking, well, what else is there to do? Shouldn't we change to a wide angle? No. How about a fisheye? No. Yes to both of those ideas, but again, stay with the one lens and let's exhaust it. So what I'm going to suggest next is selective focus. Selective focus is a technique. Look at these three sunflowers here. I get down low and I shoot through those three sunflowers with the aperture at 5.6 to keep the depth of field limited. That is to say, the focus to the house only. Take a look at that photograph. Selective focus, out of focus foreground, in focus background. The other idea that seldom gets a lot of play is to have the background out of focus and put all the attention on a single sunflower. So in this case, let's try this one here, like so. In this case, however, 5.6 isn't going to work. I focus close on the sunflower. I need to stop the lens down, wait in between some of this wind, and right there. Take a look at that. F16. You might thinking, F16, Brian, that's not really a selective focus aperture. You are correct, but because I'm focusing close, the depth of field becomes more diminished. So I have to stop the lens down to give you a semblance of that small stone house. Work the subject, single focal length, it's a great idea. Standard horizontal vertical and then selective focus time. You now know at least 4 options for this particular location. Get to know your lenses. Know what they can and cannot do. Until next time, this is Brian Peterson saying, you keep shooting.